Okay, y'all. I have shown y'all how I make my black-eyed peas. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to cook my pork roast. You know, I like pork on New Year's Day. How about you, Hen?
Yummy.
Yummy. How about you, John? These are two of our grandchildren.
New Year's Day, but I like pork.
You like pork? I do too. This is John and this is Henry, and they've come over. What is this contraption over here I see?
It's a minnow trap.
Your minnow trap.
Mm-hmm.
So do the minnows go in that little hole?
Mm-hmm, they can't get out.
What happened to the one that you made?
It's still down on the dock.
I liked it. I like that one.
Haven't caught anything though.
You hadn't. So you and Papa and John fixing to go catch minnows?
Maybe to go fishing.
Oh, to go fishing. What's the tide doing right now? It's low tide.
It's dead low.
I was going to say I don't see any water out there. So, all right. So this is a pork loin roast. And I washed my hands before I touched that. And I know that you and John both washed your hands. So I just put a little olive oil on that because we're going to season this with our house seasoning. And this has pepper, garlic, onion powder, yes, if you want to. There you go, Hen. All right, turn him over, flip him over.
What's
Okay,
that? That pork?
Use the spoon.
Is that pork?
It's pork, baby. Watch, Henry. I'm coming close to you. I'm just going to trim a little bit of this fat off so it won't be so fatty.
I like it good for the minnow trap.
It might. Yeah. You want to put that in your minnow trap?
Sure.
And if they don't like garlic, they're not going to come eating. So there you go. Okay, now you can finish.
That smells good.
Doesn't it smell good? That's Skinny's house seasoning.
It smells like salt and vinegar chips.
Salt and vinegar chips. All right, so now we're just going to kind of pat that on there. You want to give me a little bit for the ends, Hen? There you go. And then the side. Great job. All right, now a little on that side. You know, if you go down there smelling like garlic, you may not get a bite. All right, so I'm gonna wash my hands one more time. The hand soap I think is
It's under the sink.
under the sink pan. All right, so I'm gonna take a little nonstick spray, guys. Y'all come on, learn how to cook this, because you know what? Y'all might be able to catch your wife one day with your cooking. What do you think?
No.
You don't want no wife?
John
You don't want a wife either, John?
I might.
You might? Oh, good thinking. All right. So, for the bachelor and for the married man, we're going to put this into our pressure cooker. You've heard Guinea talk about a pressure cooker, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am. We used
And
to
you
put
know how
peanuts
much I love it.
and peanuts.
Oh, yeah, your mama boils peanuts in
Yeah,
it.
they're really good.
I wonder how long she boils her peanuts for.
It
'Cause
takes about an hour.
yeah, because it takes, when I'm cooking them on top of the stove, it takes about 3 hours. Really does. It takes a while. All right, so we're going to need to put just a little bit of liquid in there. Okay, so we're through with the olive oil. So, no, a little bit more. Fill up your cup.
Like that?
Uh-huh. And pour it off to the side, not on top.
Can I help?
Yes.
So what do I do?
All right, you pick up these bay leaves. There's 2, John. and drop them in here on the side of that. Perfect.
The loop.
Perfect.
It looks like a two-eyed man with no mouth and nose.
It does. If you look at it upside down. All right. So I'm going to put those down. Make sure they're in a little bit of that water. And we're going to put it on open. And to lock it down, we're going to move it to close. Now, see how easy that is?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we're going to put this. Let's put this on
30
minutes. And then at the end of 30 minutes, I'll come back and check it. Because I kind of just like to know what's going on. And then if it needs cooking some more, I'll just turn it back for another few minutes. So you go with your minnow trap and your papa and your brother and go down there and catch us some minnows and bring them back and I'll cook them for our supper.
I don't think you can eat minnows.
We can't?
If I catch some shrimp, maybe.
Can we eat minnows, Papa?
If you're hungry, you'd have to be real hungry.
All right, you guys go have a great time with your Papa, okay?
Okay.
Love y'all.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You might get a wife out of this.
I love every minute in the kitchen with my grandchildren. Every minute. Now get out of here, boys. Okay, so we put our pork loin roast in our pressure cooker, and I think I set it for 30 minutes, right, y'all?
Yes.
All right, and it's decompressed. And remember, open it, protecting your face. Open it away from you. All right, so we're gonna see what 15 minutes did. 30 minutes. And, you know, to me, pork loin, it's not your most tender piece of meat to me. Because it's so lean, it truly is like the other white meat.
You mean it's good for you? Is that healthy?
Yeah, yeah.
It makes great sandwiches.
It does. I love me a pork roast sandwich with mayonnaise on soft bread that sticks to the roof of your mouth.
And it's really good with the greens and
So this,
black-eyed peas.
yes.
I mean, it just all fits
it
together.
just all goes together. So I'm actually going to put this back down in here because I want it just a little bit more tender than the way it feels to me right now. I mean, I could slice it and get away with it, but back in you go, Mr. Pig. So I'm going to cook it for maybe like 20 minutes. Hey y'all, I don't know, I might look a little different than I did waiting on the pork loin roast. I ran over to see the babies before they went to bed, and it was dark, there was no lights on, and I just totally missed a step and I fell. My chin took all the weight of my body, and I feel like my jaw could almost be broken, but I don't think it is. So anyway, I want to finish up this pork loin roast for y'all. So if I do it quickly, I'm sorry. So I've taken our loin out. I cooked it for 30, and then, what did I say, Eddie? About 20 more minutes.
Yes.
So 30 and 20, 50 minutes, 45 minutes is what I cooked it. So now I found a very, very easy way to have the good gravy from a pork roast. Oh, my mama used to make the very, very best pork gravy, and I would eat it until I got sick to my stomach, but it was so good when she'd make her pork roast and dressing. All right, so this is And I never use stuff like this, but I saw this one day and I thought, flavored pork gravy mix. I'm gonna try it. And you know what? I did, and it was good. So I have turned my pressure cooker back on, and now I'm gonna add this mix to my water. And I'm just gonna whisk that in, and it will get nice and thick. And when it gets thick, I'm just gonna pour it over our pork loin. Oh, look, it's coming apart, Eddie. Oh, you got to taste it, Eddie. I don't think I can chew because my jaw hurts so bad where I fell. Can you taste that and tell me what you think? It looks delicious. And that was 45 minutes. And ordinary, Larry, how long do you think that would be in an oven?
I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half, maybe.
Well, you know, 2 hours.
2 hours.
Something like that. So anyway,
it's very tender.
Good. So this pressure cooker stays so hot. Even without pressure being on it, it stays hot. That gravy is really, really good. And, you know, it's got that good pork roast flavor without all the fat. So, Eddie, I would love for you to taste this and tell me what you think. But now, it is hot. But I think it's just pure as good as like homemade.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that delicious? Yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to it because along with our turnip greens and our black-eyed peas, I'm gonna be making mashed potatoes. So this gravy is gonna be so dadgum good on top of those mashed potatoes. Well, that's it, kiddies. I'm gonna, let's see, I shared a drink with you that's so nice if you got drop-in company for New Year's Eve night or New Year's Eve day. Let's see, we did the turnip greens, we did the hog jowl and black-eyed peas. We did the turnip greens and hog jowl. So we got the health, the money, and the luck. We got it all covered. And the potatoes, they just gonna be because I love a damn potato. So that's why we having those. Happy New Year to my friends out there. And I hope you had a little fun with me today. I wish y'all could have seen me fall. You wouldn't have believed it. I feel like my eyes are googly bugged. Love and best dishes, y'all. Bye. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.